Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And last time we were here, we finished mapping out this sector. We're currently in the Icordexos system. If we check the map here. Yeah, we're in the Icordexos system. And we're about to head into the Tau Petakim system. Petasim system? I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that. Either way though, that was the idea. That is no longer the idea. So, while we are going to head there eventually, probably not today, though. Yeah, the idea has changed. The idea is now this. It was suggested in the comments in the last episode that there were a few things that we could do. Some of the ideas I'm not as thrilled about. Some of the ideas I'm actually very thrilled about. And that's what we're going to be working on today. So, it was suggested that we're about to enter into an area that is going to be... How do I gracefully put this? It's going to be bad. As in, like, apparently there are ships that are going to have, like, massive offensive and defensive capabilities. They're going to have fly speeds of, 80 to 100 meters per second easily. And... yeah, they might even be faster than that. So they're going to hit faster. They're going to move faster. There will be basically no retreat because none of our ships are going to be able to do that. We're going to be going up against, like, real warships. Not that we haven't been doing so already, but it's just going to get worse. Like, I think we're going to get to the point where they're going to start cheesing it. As if, nuke vessels weren't enough cheese already. So that being said, it was suggested that perhaps what we're going to need is some kind of base of operations. Some place where we're going to be able to store massive amounts of resources. Massive amounts of raw resources, massive amounts of crew, just a great big storage area for everything we're going to need. What we need is a starbase. Now, I have been building ships this entire time. However, the idea of a starbase? Alright, I'm on board. I'm good for this one. So if we're going to build a starbase, first off we're going to need to have materials, and then after that we're going to need to have a plan. Fortunately, I already have a plan. Secondly, we have a base down here that's already marked. And so we're going to head down there, see what's left of it, see what we can salvage. Can you two knock it off? Why is this so difficult for you? So anyway, I have a plan. And not only is it a plan, it's a good plan. How good a plan is it? Well, it's such a good plan that not only is it going to be absolutely massive, it's going to be expandable. It's going to be great. I love it already, and we haven't even started the task of building it. However, what I was thinking about is how are we going to organize it? After all, if you're going to build something like this, if you two do not knock it off, what is your problem? Why will you not fly straight? You have 6 engines. Just keep them running. I guess you're having a hard time keeping them running. Which is weird because we already put so much power generation in here. Wait. Is this not working? Okay, hold on. I think the problem is that the warp core doesn't have any actual antimatter. So, why don't we do this? Okay, there we go. Let's just build up a little bit more antimatter. And then we're going to turn this thing back off, because I don't want to convert all of our crystals into antimatter. That would be bad. That'll keep it running for a while. Okay, yeah. That'll keep it running for a while. Okay, here we go. And not a whole lot left here, but that's okay. I knew this walking into it. Actually, this is already all taken apart. This is great. This is everything we needed. Yamato, back up. Defiant, back up. Excelsior, back up. Enterprise, go there. Fanged Freighter, just go over here, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the carcass of this old pirate base to build ourselves a new base. Now, there's lots of steel out here. I can't actually select it, but it's fine. There's lots of steel out here. So what are we going to do? Well, here's where things are going to get interesting. We're going to build a new ship. We're going to put it right here. Okay. Now, there's a lot of mess here. There's a lot going on. It's fine. So first things first. Size. How big are we going to make this? Now, let's keep in mind, a starbase is a large enough structure for many ships, and that would include our Enterprise, to dock inside. And I don't mean just one. I mean many ships of the Enterprise size could dock inside a starbase. The hangar area inside is absolutely massive. In fact, you can't really call it a hangar. It's called a space dock for a reason. So, we're going to have to use this entire grid. But okay, I hear you asking, how are we going to use this entire grid? And I have an answer for that too. Down here, the shield core. Okay? Now, the interesting thing about the shield core is it comes in multiple sizes, and if we go all the way up to the extra large size, it is exactly the same size as our build area. It's perfect. Alright, let's go into blueprint mode here. It is perfect. Now, it's a little hard to see. I'm not sure if I got it exactly, but I think I do. This should be perfectly centered. I think. I hope. Am I centered? I'm gonna go for it. There we go. I plonked it. It looks close enough. Okay. Perfect. Now that we got this done, that would be impossible to build with this, okay? We can't do this. But what we can do, I don't want to move it. Or great, no, this is perfect. There's a spot there now. Is we can go ahead and set this to small now. And we can plonk that there again, and now all we got to do is just kind of measure that. And you know what? I might need to have a program to help me make circles. Fortunately, there are many of them out there. And so here is a pixel circle generator, and all we got to do is count. So it looks like from the center point, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 square radius. Okay? And if the square's radius is 14, the diameter is 28. And so a 28 radius, and we want to have a thin border. Okay, we got it. So first things first. We gotta reach out and find out how or where the edge is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. You just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 12. So the edge is here. Now, so the edge is going to be 8. Okay, so that is 6, 8. Right? Yes. Followed by 2, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 8. Okay, and then we gotta do the same thing on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 2, and perfect. Now we just gotta fill this. So we'll come over to fill, fill, fill. Done. All right, and that should be our space station. A small one for right now, to be sure. But now if I come over to here and I select this, perfect. Now, how are we going to make this work? So, the station has to be capable of several things. It's got to be capable of warp travel, so we can take it from sector to sector. It has to be capable of movement, because it's got to be able to move. And so, the things that we're going to do with this, we're not going to use impulse engines on it, because it doesn't have to move very fast, and traditionally speaking, it wouldn't have impulse engines. So what we're going to need to use is going to be... What I think we're going to use is a star of warp nacelles so that it can travel. And then we can use thrusters. So what I'm thinking of is this. We're going to go ahead, and because it's all on even numbers, we're going to use the medium-sized warp nacelle. We can go ahead with the long one, I think. Maybe the short one? Well, we're gonna work on this. So, we're gonna need that. And then we need to have thrusters. Now, the thrusters can be bigger because they're just be duplicated. So we go with huge thrusters. And if we put them on either side like this... Well, okay, maybe not that. We go with something smaller. Medium thrusters. You know, maneuvering thrusters. And all of these will be in the back. So here's what I'm thinking. This is going to be 6 long. All right, where's my selection? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut these. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Hold on a moment. Okay. Lesson learned. So, the warp nacelles, they do not rotate. As a matter of fact, they only point in one direction, and if I try to do that again, it's probably going to crash everything. So, we're going to have to approach this in a different way. We're not going to use warp nacelles. Okay, we're going to go back to vanilla Cosmoteer. We're going to skip the warp nacelles. So, that being said, that's going to change things. Because that means that we can go ahead and use these hyperdrives. Now, to that end, actually, we have options with these hyperdrives. We haven't gotten them yet because we didn't really need them, but there are blueprints that we haven't bought yet. And so let's send the Defiant over because it's quick. Not quick enough. We were warned that we're going to be going up against ships that can move at 80 to 100. The Defiant is our smallest and quickest ship, and even it only moves 68. So that's going to be rough. Also, we still can't buy anyone? No, we still can't get anyone. Okay. Medium hyperdrive. We need it. Large hyperdrive. We need it. Modular rocket thrusters. We don't need it. But you know what? We're going to take it anyway. Let's bring you back here. And we'll get back to work on this. Okay, then. So we're going to slow down time to normal and we're going to unpause. That way things keep rolling. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We know that the shields only have doors in the corners. What we can do here is this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab thrusters. Okay? And all of these fuel pods and everything, we don't need these. What we do need is going to be large thrusters. And we can put 2 of these on each side. Okay? And this, of course, will give us the basis for our mobility. Now, what about actually moving? For now, what I think we're going to do... Well, okay, I take it back. For mobility, we're going to go with regular power. We're going to go with small reactors. We're going to put them there. Okay, and that should take care of the shields. That should take care of the engines. Let's make sure that all these doors are put in because we can afford them to all be put in. And then we're going to need to clear this out. There we go. Same thing up here. And same thing down here. Okay. So obviously, if you're going to be crossing, you either have to go through here or you have to go around. Now, things that we're missing. We need airlocks. And that should be pretty easy, honestly. We can put airlocks all along here because there's not really a whole lot else there that we need. We also put crew habitation there. We have options. And options are good. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go ahead and put airlocks there. Oops. There. There. And there. And that way, and I hate that I shifted this thing because I can never get it back to true. Ah, it's too late now. But then we can take quarters, we put quarters along here. And they don't quite fit perfectly, but that's okay. So, we're going to need crew quarters, and for the time being... we're going to do this, 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 and then we're going to put those there. Okay? Second verse, same as the first. So we're going to come down here, put that there, put that there, put that there. Okay, now... we need a command room. And of course, we're going to need to have a bridge. So we're going back here. We need a bridge. And we can put a bridge, and we're going to turn symmetry off for this one. We can slap a bridge right here for now. We're also missing fire extinguishers. Here's what I think we'll do about fire extinguishers. Okay? I'm going to replace one airlock in every sector. There we go. I like it. It'll be kind of a pain when I have symmetry back on, but for now it's good. Alright, now this is a perfectly serviceable, air quotes, ship. However, there's not a lot of room on this thing right now. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make it bigger. How much bigger? Well, that's actually very easy. We're going to take these shields, and we're going to make them one size bigger. Boom, just like that. Now, we already know that the edge here is 12, so we're going to say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 22 times 2 is going to be 48. No, 22 is 44. So now we just got to go through and do this again. So we need to go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then. And to do 10, it's going to be 8 again. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's 8. Followed by 3, 2, 2, then 1, 2, 1, and that's the corner. Then we go the other direction. 3. Oh, I should have had symmetry on for this one. Hold on. I can just retrace. Retracing works. Oh no! What have I done? My line of symmetry moved. Hold on, let me adjust the line of symmetry again. How did that move? Oh, wait, because I put that out there. Never mind. I did it dumb. Let's try this again. And then it should be 8. Unless I did this wrong. Did I do this wrong? So 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, hold on. I still screwed it up somewhere. Why are we too far apart? Hold on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 is... This is 12. Oh, wait. This is 12. Hold on. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, never mind. It actually should be a 48. Okay, let's try this again then. By the way, if you're bored right now, I have bad news for you because this is what we're doing today. I can't help it. This is what we're doing today. Okay, now let's try a 48 round circle. So it's going to start off with 8 on the outside again, but this time we're going to go 3 up. We're going to go 3 up again. 1, 2, and then we got diagonals. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Am I counting that right? And then we go horizontal. So it's going to be 2, 1, 3, 3. And is that right? Hold on, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh, the outsides are 10. This actually needs to all move up by 1. This is actually fine, though. This is super easy to fix. Right? Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I thought I was clever. Turns out, I'm actually not that clever. Alright, we're going to do this the proper way. So that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Starting again. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 across. Then 1. And then 3. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. See, circles are hard to do when all you have is blocks. But we've got this now. Same thing on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, then 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 1, 3, 3. And that's gone. So are they. And this little... Come on. This little bit out here can go away. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and fill this. And there we go. That'll give us the basis for our space station. And it's still buildable. And the fact that it is still buildable means that I might actually just move that cockpit. So... we're going to take the cockpit and we're going to stick it up here. Just got to think that's a really good place for it. I like the idea that it's like right there. I can even move it out to the... No, I don't want to move it out to the edge, just in case. Now, speaking of the edges, now we have lots of room in here. And I almost feel like building it right now. I mean, we definitely could. And as much as I do love the spiral design... I know I'm going to do this later anyway, so I'm just going to take care of it now. There. We still have one airlock and one fire extinguisher on each side. It's just the positioning is different now. So we've got the shields, okay? The shields are not going to do much. But then again, they don't really have to do much. It's basically just a skin over the armor. which I feel like we should probably go through and take care of. Don't need to worry about armoring it too much. It's going to go like that. We're going to go around the outside. Now, obviously, the main focus of this is going to be storage. And essentially, every spare amount of space on here is going to be storage for either cargo or people. So that'll have to be sufficient for now. However, now we're going to need to have defenses. And when I say defenses, we're going to need to have torpedoes and we're going to need to have, like, defenses. And preferably, nothing poking out from the actual hull. So we're going to be restricted to deck torpedo launchers, which means no tri-cobalts. However, we can have phaser banks. And here's what I think that I want to do with phaser banks. I'm going to go ahead and put the phaser bank here. And the reason why I want to put the phaser bank there, and we're going to do the same thing on all four sides. Yeah, just like that. Is I'm going to put the control modules on the outside. Which I know is weird. It's like, why would you do that? Trust me, I have a plan. It's not a very good plan, but I have a plan. Then we're going to go here with point defense turrets. And I'm going to put 2 of them facing outwards from these. Then dual point defense. And we're going to put them on the outside just like that as a whole block. Just like that. After that, we can go ahead and get the deck torpedo launchers. And I can put one there. There. And there. And just to make this thing even more just blocky, these actually do line up pretty perfectly. So we can go ahead and put those there, there, and there, and there. And that will be the defensive blocks for the space station. 1 phaser, 1 torpedo per facing, and lots of just anti-missile. And so that should take care of defenses quite nicely, I think. I mean, even these defensive shields extend out past the deflector shields. So you got to pound your way through these before you can even touch the shields, before you can touch the armor, and so on. Now, what can we do? So right now this thing has a capacity of 64 people, and it already wants to have 123. Okay, that's fine. What I think that we're going to do is I want to make a manufacturing area. So I'll probably take 1 quadrant and make a manufacturing area. But before we do that, there's one more thing that we need. And that is these. Or potentially the bigger ones. Maybe we should go with the bigger ones. So, how do we want to go about this? Actually, you know what? We don't need the bigger ones. It's not like this thing is setting any kind of record for speed. So, all in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. So, where's 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! Perfect, actually. Then right here should be basically the middle. Because there and there. That's perfect. I love it. Right? Yep. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so pretty much full coverage. Not perfectly. No, it is perfect coverage. It looks good. It looks real good. Also, this is going to cost us money? How is it going to cost us money? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We can still do this. So let's go ahead. Oh, and one more thing. One more thing. We will, of course, need to have a warp core. Well, actually, we don't need a warp core. I mean, a warp core in general provides a lot of power, but I'm pretty sure the Earth space dock probably runs on fusion reactors, which is essentially what these things are. So this is pretty good, actually. The only thing that would really make it better is if I were to put, like, capacitors down here, which we can do. So, capacitors... Actually, would it even be worth our time for capacitors? It really wouldn't. I'm thinking, like, right there. And we cannot do one up here. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we actually can't afford that. Undo. Okay, we can't afford it yet. Because we don't have the coils. So for right now, let's go ahead and build this. Boom! That cleared out a big area. Perfect. Okay, now, I want to have manufacturing facilities on here, but that's going to be very expensive. So here's what we're going to do instead. I want to go back into blueprint mode, and I want to populate this area. When I say populate, what I mean is I want to first fix doors. I'm going to fix these doors. Alright, so we got that. Have access over there. There, that works. Same thing over here. And then all the way across there. Alright, that should be good. What I'm going to do is I want to populate these areas with storage. And then, depending on how much storage we have, we can simply remove a storage area if we want to get, say, more, or we want to put down manufacturing facilities. That may sound confusing. It's not going to be confusing. We're going to take care of this right now. So, we're going to go with these. Now, how many of these can we place, leaving a walkway around all of them? So, the closest we can get would be right there. We can do that. Okay? And each one of these is going to be like an apartment block, okay? It's going to be its own little population center. So we can do that. That gives us 2, 4, 6, 14 of them. And now we just got to do the same thing over here. How does that align? Right, it aligns with the edge there. So we do that. Right, that goes there. There. Perfect. Now, that will go ahead and give us 28 storage areas. 28 storage areas. And that's honestly fantastic. We can work with that. We can't do anything here, really, unless we make these smaller. And even then... Ah, there we go. Those will work. Same thing down here. Okay. I think that'll work. Now, this thing still says that it wants to have 123 people. We only have capacity for 64. Fortunately, I can expand some of these. So, like these can be expanded outwards. And so can these. That brings up to 124. Can we do better, though? Actually, we can. Because we can turn these sideways and put these here. And then dormitories are a 3x3. Barracks is too big. So dormitory. That puts up to 144 crew. And I mean, that ought to work. Now, of course, this thing is going to be slow. It is not going to be maneuverable. But it also doesn't have to be. If this thing is ever in trouble, we have problems. But we can do this. Perfect. Now, unnamed ship. We're going to change that. So we have 5 ships. This thing says that it wants to have 120. So 120 divided by 5. 100 is 20. 20 is 4. So 24 from each crew would fully stock this ship. So let's go ahead and do that. We can't actually contact it. So we're just going to go with transfer crew to the unnamed ship. 24. And here we go. Now, just as we did this based on the size of the shields, there's still multiple shield levels that we can expand to. So essentially what we're going to be doing is every time we come across a pirate base now, we're going to be able to cannibalize it to expand the ship further. And already, they're moving in. They're taking power to the bridge. And the bridge is online. Excellent. Okay. Bridge is online. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Fanged Freighter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Enterprise. Contact them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Excelsior. Contact them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's just watch them stream in. All right. Central shields are online. Come on, go away. Here we go. Security shields are coming online. Now again, this place doesn't have any manufacturing facilities, but for the time being, this will work. We have people that are actually arming things. Let's go ahead and test out maneuverability. Let's take the ship forward. Excellent. Backwards. All right. Let's set a course. We're going to do multiple waypoints. This is great. Moves diagonal. Course correction. Back again. It's not going to be much of a fighter, but it will work. Now, one thing that I do think that we should get installed on here, if we can do it. We have these resource collectors. How big is this? Not that big at all. What if we do there and there? Let's see what these things will do. Also, there's a beacon that we can put in this ship, but we'll get to that later. For now, gather. Oh, look at it go! They're power hungry, but they're grabbing everything around. And just slinging it in. That's amazing. I love them already. Now, I do seem to remember there was another pirate base that was somewhere around here, but I don't remember where it was. I think it was somewhere over in this area. Uranium asteroid, tritanium asteroid. I don't think that I marked it. But we could potentially look for it. In the meantime, though, I mean, just look at this thing go. Alright, that's good enough. That's good enough. We don't want to fill up on junk. Is that all iron? That's all iron. Okay, then. Let's bring it back to base. And we can't use the jump drive on it. Because we don't have the crystals for it yet. How you doing, though? Pretty good. Alright, so while we're traveling, let's go ahead and rename this. And we're going to go with something really simple. This is just going to be Starbase Alpha. Partially because it is the first Starbase we've made, partially because if you ever watch Power Rangers, it kind of looks like his head. And I mean, once I saw it, I couldn't think of anything else. It's not my fault, I didn't design the character. Fanged Freighter. There's a large copper asteroid over here, and I feel like we probably need it. So, go ahead and mine that. Perfect. Oh, there's another one over here. Yeah, we're probably out of coils, aren't we? Yeah, we are mostly out of coils. So this is going to help. Yeah, here comes the copper. Copper goes into the factory. Factory produces coils. The coils then go straight back to making hypercoils. Is that it? Oh, that is it. We went after that like carpenter ants. Oh! This is where the Yamato was destroyed. Actually, hold on a second. Is there anything else we need here? We'll see what we can scavenge from there. Oh no, everything is so jittery. Well, there's actually a lot of copper asteroids in here too. Salvage what you can. We're going to have to take everything that we can with us. This will help, though. Let's get that as well. Alright, so we're full up on hypercoils again. We are full up on regular coils again. We are not full up on copper, but we can change that. Where was it? Ah, up here. A double XL copper asteroid. And beside it, just a regular extra large one. It'll be good to have a full cargo bay. Which, I mean, we've got now, so at this point we're just essentially doing the work for someone else. Somebody else now can come along and get some free copper. What about this crystal asteroid? Maybe another time. For now, we'll bring you guys up here, and everyone up here, hold position. Okay, just stop moving. And you contact them. Okay. So you're going to need all of these as a start. Alright, they're filling up the jump drives. So those are all good. Now, let's see if we can find that pirate base. I think it was somewhere around here. Send the Defiant out because you're quick. I mean, you should be quick after all. The rest of you can head over to this Starbase. And you can wait there until further instructions. Also, for some reason we have a Renegade Pack bounty here. Must have picked up accidentally. Or it must be here, actually. We never did do that. We could go do that. But for right now, I am looking for the remains of a pirate base. Good luck. I mean, sensors only go so far. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. The only benefit we have is that I saw that needle once upon a time. Come on, stop jittering. Thank you. There's the asteroid. I mean, let's just zigzag back and forth here and see if maybe we pick something up. But I don't think so. No, I don't think we're going to find it. Wishful thinking, unfortunately. But you know what? This should be enough. So how about this? Why don't we head for here, and we'll try to get out of here. Oh, actually, you hang out here for a second. Grab as many extra crystals as you can. Okay, very good. Because we might need them to get out of here. I haven't really checked in everyone's stores. Yeah, like, the Defiant doesn't have any. That's going to be a problem. No crystals, no antimatter, no torpedoes, no nothing. Is everyone else in such dire shape? Okay, hold on. Enterprise. Completely empty. Excelsior. Completely empty. Okay, never mind. This isn't going to work. You, that way. You two, that way. Okay? Everyone else I know has crystals. And you just keep chugging along. You have plenty. You honestly have plenty to share. So, I mean, if need be, you could supply the fleet. Which is kinda your purpose. I'm very proud of this thing, though. And like I said, it gets bigger. So right now it's set to small shields. But we can actually preview this. The next size up, that big. And if we need more, that's large, and then it maxes out there. And could you imagine a space station that big? For now, we'll just keep it at the small size. Now, as for you guys... we need crystals. Defiant's going to take some. Enterprise... he's going to take some. And the Excelsior... is going to basically take the rest. But that's fine. You should be able to manufacture torpedoes. Your magazines are already full. However, we will need crystals. So, here's what we're going to do. We'll turn that off. Over here. Antimatter converter. Okay. Antimatter converters. Turn them off. Enterprise. Antimatter converters. Turn them off. You've got crystals in here. You already burned through yours, though. Tell me we can get more. We can't. Okay, storage bays are full then. Same thing, you're good here. Enterprise. You could use a little bit more. Then we get out of here. Good. Done. Okay. Time to regroup. Everyone else over here should be good. Yep. All the storage bays inside the nacelles for the Yamato are full. Not to mention all the magazines are full, so we're in good shape there. Alright. I suppose while we're waiting, we could tinker with the Starbase. Like, let's go ahead and change the color a little bit. We'll go with more of a gray. And then in terms of color, well, normally we would use red for the Bussard collectors, and then blue for the warp coils on the nacelles, but we don't really have warp coils. We have these things. So, what if we did something like this? We'll go with that color, and can we do like... Yes, we can. We actually can do that. That's actually very nice. But maybe it doesn't stand out enough. Can we do like an outer ring? Not really. No, not really. We could cover the entire thing, though. Let's turn symmetry on. Actually, yeah, we can do that. Ooh, we can do more than that, actually, I think. What if we went like kind of a teardrop shape? We could absolutely do like a teardrop shape. What if... Because, I mean, this thing does have a front. We could go something like that. And then... do we want something like that instead? Coming back? No. No, we don't want that. I'm gonna come down to blue. And then maybe something like this? I don't like the fading. Can we get more of a solid bar there? Is that an option we have in the decals? I don't know. Some of the decals are really hard to understand. And I don't necessarily know what to do with them. Like, for example, this one? No, that's inverted. Maybe something like that instead? No, not like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just undo on that one. No, I don't like that either. I don't know. Maybe we just stick with that one. We know it works. And so if we come down here, we do the same thing on this one. We can do that on there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I've definitely seen worse. And then, as for the name, let's see. Starbase is 8 letters. Alpha is 5 letters, plus a space is 6, so we have 8 plus 6 is 14. Alright. 14 means we gotta go out to the side by 7. So that's gonna be... oh, we gotta turn mirror off, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try this. So, star... base... Oh. Did that wrong. Starbase Alpha. And that looks pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing missing on the Starbase now is that it could look a little prettier. So before we leave, why don't we go ahead and do that? Because I'm pretty sure we've got we have the steel. Why don't we go ahead and round everything out? Because I don't like it looking like some kind of Minecraft ship. So there, 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 and there. Next one down is the 2s. Not a whole lot of these. Okay, and then the 1s. There. See, it's the little things. Like, just smoothing out the edges makes it look so much better. That's looking pretty nice. Alright, can we make the jump to the next sector? I guess we're going to find out if everyone can get close enough. Alright. Yes, everybody has enough crystals on board now. The Excelsior is ready to go. Yamato is ready to go. The Fanged Freighter is ready to go. Starbase Alpha is still trying to get in position. So are the rest of you. Come on. It's not a Rubik's Cube. Just get in there. Why is this so difficult for you? Close enough. Okay, it's ready to go. We're just waiting on... Oh, wait, no, that's the Enterprise. That's the Excelsior. Waiting the Excelsior now. The Excelsior notoriously takes a long time to charge, for some reason. I don't fully understand it. Everyone else is ready, though. Alright, almost. 75%. 80%. 85%. 90%, 95%, ready. All right then, here we go. Welcome to the Tau Pedikim sector. Alright, first things first, where are we going? So it looks like there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relays. We already have one station identified. We just have to make our way there. And we should be relatively safe. So let's set a course. Let's see if we can at least get there. Keep sensors to maximum. Keep your eyes peeled. Because we do not know what we are up against. Now, the Fanged Freighter has been redesigned much more offensively now. The defenses still leave something to be desired. But I mean, in a fight, it's going to be interesting. Did you just run into all of us? You did just run into all of us. Well, here's a trade station. That's good to know. We'll be able to warp back to there if we need to. Okay, the rest of you are going to go on ahead. You are so much faster than Starbase Alpha. Starbase Alpha will be fine. It occurs to me, I didn't put any kind of sensors on Starbase Alpha. That's a bit of an oversight. Alright. We have a hostile contact here. We got to clear this out of the way. What are we up against here? A tier 6? We can handle this. Go for the core. A tier 14 Hymn of Radiance is right there as well. Let's turn and burn. And I don't know what's happened with the cannons on the Fanged Freighter. Defiant? Can you please go get that? Can we stop just... Everybody on your own. Reorient yourselves and go. We're going to lose track of it at this rate. Well, maybe. Fanged Freighter, do you have all engines online? Yes, albeit not at full power, I don't think. That thing is on an intercept course with our new Starbase. Starbase Alpha, hold position. Can any of you fly your ship straight and just go get this thing? This thing is outpacing us and it's pushing an asteroid. What are you even doing? You've got to be kidding me. We have another ship on us. It has taken you so long to catch that other ship that there's another ship that's already come up on us. Okay, Excelsior is intercepting. And we are so not even a threat to this thing, it's ignoring us. This is really far away from home. Okay. Starbase Alpha, resume course. All I want to do is get to the relative safety of the starbase. And I say relative because I know better. Alright, that ship is back on an intercept course. It's taken only minor damage. Alright, other ships are in range. Fanged freighter, fire when ready. Nukes have been deployed. Good hits on the nukes. Very good hits on the nukes. I'm actually impressed with how well that worked. That ship is disabled. It's basically destroyed. Alright, that was a good encounter. As opposed to the one before it, where you could barely function. Okay, reload the nuke launchers. Also, get repairs done. Does anyone else have repairs that need doing? Yes. No, no, okay, good to go. I wonder, can you jump over there? Actually, you can. Spin it up. Let's go. Got a little bit nervous. There was another ship there. Okay. Starbase Alpha is in relative safety. As for the rest of you, you're going to take the long way in. Now, there's still somebody else here. Where are they? Seriously, where are they? It's like the lights are on, but no one's home. Is this your territory? Are you coming home? Is it yours? I'm going to pretend like it's yours. Either it's yours, or you're a wanderer, and I got to take care of you anyway. What are we up against here? A Tier 6 Selim? Really? Ship doesn't even have shields on it. Incoming nukes. Nukes missed. However, chain guns are spinning up. Look at it go, actually. Those chain guns are something else. Was that it? That was it. Okay. Alright, everyone else over here then. The Fanged Freighters are looking interesting. The Defiant, however, has been damaged. Why? The entire forward section is gone. Again, why? What happened? We can't make these repairs right now. We don't have enough steel on board. Oh, wait, now we can. We're at the base. There. I mean, are we having problems with the forward shields? We need to amend this somehow? Because we can. I guess we'll look into it. I mean, I could potentially move this up. Well, questions for later. Things that will work out later. For now, we've got to take a break. We're way over time. So, welcome to the Tau Pedichem system. When we get back here next time... Oh, also, this thing has got to go away. Where's my list? Ah, here we go. We can abandon this. So when we get back here next time, we have to do our initial survey around the asteroid belt. That's going to be frustrating because we have a hard time flying through empty space. However, now going forward, every time we come across a pirate base, it is going to be an opportunity to expand our own starbase. And eventually, we're going to have a really, really solid starbase. It's going to be kind of terrifying. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Like, anything deck-related, we'll be able to put on this thing. So maybe deck cannons in the future, maybe deck phasers in the future. I mean, why not? We already have regular phasers. We come over here. Yeah. Impulse phaser cannons. They're not that big. We could easily install these. We could even install them over here. And these are omnidirectional, so they would be fun. In fact, we could still do that. I don't know. We're not going to do it this time. But we will revisit that. So, it's good to have the space station. I look forward to seeing what it's going to become in the future. I have big plans for it. Figuratively and literally. So if you want to see what it grows into and what the system of Tau Pedichem looks like, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either shipbuilding or Star Trek, share this video with them. But if that's not enough, if you like me, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And until then, take care.